Circling. Yep. Okay. We should be live. And then I'm going to go back into the groups and make sure I'm live there. So Stacy, you could take it away while I do this.
Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think I might hear feedback too. Oh, I just realized there's one more thing I'm going to do to go live here. So here we go. Join us.
Now the live button's not showing.
Okay.
What are you?
Oh, I'm live. I'm live in my group. It worked.
I'm live on my page.
Okay.
Oh.
So we are live, you guys. So here we go. We are here with Christina Rowe, the founder of Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs. I can't even tell you guys what is happening in my mind right now. Like, I have been obsessed with her work for ever since I really went online, because have you guys heard of all the, well, we're streaming out live, but have you heard of all that, I don't even want to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it. Pro marketing. Everyone's focused on going after, the thing. Christina is the queen of helping people see collaboration over competition. She actually literally built a community for women to help women, give them an audience, so that they didn't have to go looking all over the world for an audience. They actually get to use her audience. And so she is somebody that I've admired for so long. And then I got to meet her. I think it's been a couple years. I met her in San Diego. I was so fortunate. I remember being nervous, and Christina, you're so just relatable and so open and so just so good. I remember you helping me specifically with something I was working on at the time. And so anyway, so we've been kind of working together for the last few months. She ran a Step Into Her Spotlight challenge in her group. And then we just went to Hollywood, and I got to do what you guys are going to learn about today, the $1 Billion Impact Marketplace in Hollywood. And now we are revealing something brand new. And I have even brought some of my friends, Kristen Gutierrez, who is the best-selling author of Say and Figure It Out, and two-time best-selling author. And she helps people with their high-ticket offers. Michelle Coulter, she's an Olympic gold medalist and helps people. She's actually going on a whole nother level where she's helping athletes transition after they've done this extraordinary thing. It's and then going through that lost and confused state. She's helping them. She's also a TEDx speaker. And she's able to help them, help people see that you don't have to be perfect when you're doing the thing, right? And then my friend Lynn, who, she also is doing unbelievable stuff. She's actually a challenge facilitator for Do the Thing. She's doing all kinds of stuff with helping people with their dreams. She actually has this Super Bloom dream methodology where she can help someone really birth any dream. And then Wendy Early, a new friend, so I'm so excited. She's been in this kind of world for a while. And Kristen, do you want to share about Wendy? Because I know she's actually doing your she's kind of tapped into the identity too. Are you able to talk? Yeah, are you good? Yeah.
There's some background noise. If everyone can mute if they're not talking.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
But yeah, perfect. Yay. I'm just so honored to be here. But Wendy is amazing. And Wendy, you could introduce yourself. But at the end of the day, she first started working with Lynn, and then is now working with me. And I love that, that's just how the world goes around. And she was recently in Long Beach, California for my 2-day event where she was writing her first best-selling book and also working on stacking her offer around speaking and what's your book called? Lit. I just keep hearing the word lit in my head.
It's StoryLit. It's a cinematic storytelling framework for sales and visionary work.
Oh, so good. So amazing. And so, yeah. And then I see Emily's actually backstage. I don't know if there's a way to bring her out, but Emily Sturgill, she actually helps people sell with heart. And she has this amazing, hey, Emily, she has this amazing ability to help people just be able to have these sales conversations without like feeling the pressure that normally we feel in the ick of that. And she's also the very first certified do the thing facilitator. So that's kind of like, Emily's also amazing at so many things. Okay, so here we are. We're all here together. I feel so honored and just like happy to do this with you. So Christina, we have been talking about this now ever since I mentioned this auction. Why don't we just kind of share to people like what is going on? What are we about to announce with this Black Friday thing? And then for anyone that doesn't know you, maybe just share like a little bit about you too. Oh no, and you're on mute. I love StreamYard. I haven't been on this in a while. This is so fun.
Oh, here we go. So I'm just trying to get us live. It says we're live, and I'm just trying to get it into the group because I don't see where the live. Here's the live stream. Okay, let me share this. Oh.
See, I'm going to stream it on my phone too. So fun.
Share this quickly, and then we'll be okay. There we go. I think we'll be in the group in 1 second, so we'll be good.
Awesome.
It's yeah. It's they took away the thing from Facebook. It's been such a
yeah.
Let me get back over here. Sorry, guys. Okay, so my name is Christina Rowe. I'm the founder of Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs. We have 909,000, almost a million, 909,000 women in the group, all amazing women from across the globe. We have another 250,000 on our page, and we have lots of subgroups in different states and countries. So it's just amazing women from everywhere who are all entrepreneurs. And I know some of you here in the group. I know Kristen has been in the group for many years. Yes. And you know what? Just want to say something about Stacy. She's absolutely amazing, the most giving, kind woman I've met. I mean, what she's doing with this, with the challenges is amazing. And also with the auctions, it's like helping so many charities raise money. And it's also giving entrepreneurs a platform to be able to get their offers out there. And that's what we're going to talk about now. I'm going to give it back to Stacy so she can explain a little bit more about the $1 billion exchange.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I basically made this goal just a couple months ago, saying I wanted to raise $1 billion for charity and for impactful projects. I ended up learning to become a charity auctioneer about a year ago, and I was trying to identify a way to connect the charity and fundraising to the work that I've been doing online, because I got to see in the same way that I could help people make money, I could also help people raise money. And then this idea really came out at an event that I did in Ohio recently, just a month ago. And all of a sudden at the end of the event, I was like, who wants to make money right now? And everybody at the event pretty much came up to the stage and wanted to make money. And then what I did was I started auctioning off their offers, and then half the money went to them, and then the other half went to the charity. And that was when I realized I needed, honestly, I don't even know if I realized this was like a thing yet, other than I was right about to launch the Say Yes and Figure It Out challenge with Kristen. Say Yes and Figure It Out is Kristen's book. And we were running her challenge for the second time. And we basically had to say yes and figure it out because I had a whole bunch of people that still wanted to sell their offer. And then I had to then do it inside of a virtual auction, right? And so I was like, oh, why don't we do it in a virtual event? And then basically that first auction, we had 70 people there. We basically pitched offer after offer. I'm the auctioneer, so I'm auctioning it off like an actual auctioneer. Half the money went to charity, and then the other half went to the nonprofit. And it was the most fun that I think I've ever had in my entire life. And Kristen, I know you're wanting to say something right now because you were the MC during that. And it was so fun. And then we ended up leading them in, to the Say Yes and Figure It Out challenge, which was crazy.
I mean, I will speak because it has been so fun getting to be part of this initiative from the ground up. Who here doesn't want to give back to charities and nonprofits? Actually, when I checked out at the grocery store today, no surprise, that they're like, or In and Out yesterday, roll over your balance and give to this charity that they've pre-selected on the checkout, right? And so it makes me feel so good that I know I've been giving a lot of money to charity and other places. And that's actually what half the fun is. And we can talk about all of this later, but like part of it is giving others a chance to buy your offer at below market price sometimes, right? That's just the reality of it. But also it's the impact that you know that people who buy your offers, they're giving half of their money to charity. And when you personally buy other people's offers, we can talk later about the offers I've bought. They have been incredible. And if everybody just can find out about these opportunities, then I think we will 100x Stacey's $1 billion goal.
I agree. I mean, we did it live in Hollywood. What an amazing experience. We even had to do it the next day. Again, it was not planned because it was so popular. It's so exciting. And it was so amazing. Even the women who maybe they just had new offers that got on stage, even if they made $100 or $200 for maybe a strategy call, that's a potential buyer lead right there, you know? So that's how you look at it, because you're connecting with someone who is interested in what you have to offer, even if it's not perfect yet. But it was incredible to see their faces light up that they, gosh, I made a sale, like, right? Especially when you're starting out. It was just so amazing to watch. And then the charity aspect. So my nonprofit is Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs Foundation, and it's a 501(c)(3) organization. And I've had it for about 2 years. And so far I've been the only one donating to it because I'm not, I don't know anything about nonprofits. I just knew I wanted to help more women. So we've been able to do some great things with helping women we had a woman who was homeless, living in her car with her son. Another one needed equipment, all different scenarios where we can just directly find that person and then give them the money and help them or whatever they need. But I didn't know how to raise money. And then we did it in Hollywood, and now there's actual funds. And I just heard from my older daughter that there's a woman here in Arizona who's just escaped domestic abuse. And it's, Christmas time, and she's got 3 kids. And so now, boom, there's someone we can help. I also have a friend who's going through cancer right now. We can help her. So it's just so many things, the more money you raise, the more impact you can have. So I think this is just such a win-win concept, because the person who is, pitching their offer wins. And so does the nonprofits. And then so do, the people who are going to be on the receiving end. So it's just win-win all around.
It's so good. Oh, and can you let Michelle is trying to get back on camera. Thank you. Thank you so much. And in case you're brand new to this and you haven't seen these auctions and you're like, what are they talking about? Basically, what's happening is as an entrepreneur, as a coach, as a course creator, as a speaker, we all have like these things, right, that we offer the world. And maybe you might be watching and you might not even know what you want to offer yet. And it can be hard to get your offer out there into the world, right? Like we have to do this funnel. We have to create this perfect image. We have to then get an audience, right, around the offer. And so what this does, and what we're talking about right now, is we've created this like new way of basically like bringing the audience to you. And then you're telling the audience what your offer is. And then I, as an auctioneer, am then selling your offer. And sometimes one person buys it, sometimes like 10 people buy it. And so what it does is it then actually, it reminds me of you, Kristen, with it gets your offer into momentum, is what Kristen says. So it's like it gets the offer into momentum. And now your offer is like out in the world because you're getting social proof, people are seeing it. And then all of a sudden it's like attracting to you, and it's really powerful. And then what's great too is like you feel good because half the money from that offer goes to charity. The other half you get, because, and honestly, there's some people that have tried to not take the half, the 50%, but I kind of force them now, because I feel like that reciprocity is really important, because we as women especially have a really hard time receiving. And I think that this is a really like good example of when you should receive. So yes, when the offer sells, whether it's for $100 or $10,000, you are getting 50% of the money, because we want you to make money while you're raising money. And isn't that fun?
It's so much fun. I just love it so much. And Yeah, like I said, it's just good on all around, and it helps everyone. And then, like Kristen was saying, the stuff that you buy, I bought stuff in Hollywood. And I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like handing out order forms, and I'm like pulling up my order form. I don't have a paddle, right? I'm like, no, I'll get that one. I'll get that one. So it was like exciting because you're getting these great deals. And that's why Stacey and I were talking, like, we should do this for Black Friday. I mean, there's so many of you guys watching have offers, right? And it's a very crowded market on Black Friday. Everybody's got a Black Friday sale, but not many people have a live virtual auction streaming to such a large community. So that's why we want to put you and get you guys, get your offers on the platform on Friday.
So good. And so we're going to explain how that works. But first, we thought it'd be fun to bring people that have been selling their offers at the auction so you can get an idea of like what that has been like. And actually, Christina, you're one. I just remembered we did one for you in Hollywood where you may want to share what that was like. And I think you had like so many people raise their hands and it was like so fun.
Yeah. Standard Online membership, annual membership. And there were so many of the women in the room who wanted it because they got it at a great deal and everybody was so excited. And it was like for all these people. And that's what's great too, because you can have like, it's not just you could do one offer, but you can have multiple people buy that same offer. And I think that's what makes it really special too. So you get more than one sale. We also did it at the auction for the first responders. We had done tickets, the virtual speaker spots and the yacht experience, and we had 4 people buy from that. I remember we were on Zoom and it was so much fun, and
Yes.
and so like it's so exciting, and it's just so great to know that that we were able to contribute, especially since my son is a former first responder. So I really related to that charity too. I was like, oh, it feels so good to know that they got the money. And so yeah, it was just amazing experience, and it was just super, super fun.
Yeah. So what we're going to be doing is on Black Friday, we're basically, I think it's only for 50 women.
Yeah, we have people already have signed up. So we're less than 50 now.
Okay.
I think because we've got, I would say we have about 42 left right now.
Okay, great. And we haven't even announced it yet, which is great.
No.
So, I love it. And so, yeah, why don't you, Michelle, maybe you can start about how it was for you when you pitched your offer at the auction, just to give people an idea of what they can expect too.
Yeah, absolutely. And I am so excited about this. Is the ultimate social enterprise. Like honestly, and we get to change the term non-for-profit because it really is like, it's got to be a sustainable market, a sustainable platform for charities and organizations that are doing good in the community to create something that's sustainable. And this is the most beautiful way to elevate entrepreneurs and what they're putting into the world, and the charities and organizations that are doing such good in the world. This is like seriously the ultimate social enterprise. It's like on steroids. It's like the win-win-win. And I just want to share, and I'm going to work on not getting super emotional about this, but it's been quite a day. When Stacey did the one for Restoration Ranch for first responders, I had literally gone through almost losing my daughter in the summer to a heart incident. And because the first responders were there, we have her. And 3 months later, I lost a niece because no one was there. And the first responders were the ones that were there when her husband ended up being there. So near and dear to my heart. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I came on and I love Stacey. I love everything that she's doing. And I just shared, I need to do something for this. And I've done keynotes for years. And one thing I'm so grateful for is being in Stacey's world. I've now attached a challenge to my keynote. So it's not, you can go pump up tires for an hour, but nothing changes until you start to implement those things. You can be excited for a weekend, but if you don't start implementing those things. So I was attaching a challenge after so that everyone who was in my keynote could then start actually training that new muscle in a community of people and move forward in such a healthy, amazing way. So It was literally the morning after everything happened to my niece. And I just said, I want to donate a keynote and a challenge. And I don't know if it's even the right group, but whatever it goes for, you can resell it to a company or organization for what it's worth. And then the money can go back to the first responders and Restoration Ranch of what the funds go to. So I'm just so grateful for this platform that's being created. And I know that together we get to elevate and make way more impact than we ever could on our own. And just when we know each other's stories and and Stacy, this $1 billion marketplace and what we're doing is so massive. It's way bigger than we even know. I think it's going to be $1 billion and more. And people like you, Christina, that have the community to come and say, we get to not only support entrepreneurs, we get to support these charities that are doing amazing work and elevate together, because when something's bigger than us, that's when magic happens. So I'm just so grateful to be part of all of it.
Wow, that's incredible, Michelle. And I'm so sorry about your niece. I mean, my gosh, and how you're helping first responders. Like I said, that's so near and dear to me, because they're the most ignored, group, and they literally save our lives. And they work so hard and they're paid horribly, so to help them is just amazing. They go through such emotional trauma and they don't have the help for it. I mean, they see the horrific things.
They don't. And I just want to share, if I can quickly, that Catherine, who started this ranch for first responders, who wants to get that across North America, and I'm in Canada, we want to get it in Canada too. We're now partnering with an organization, Positive Prime, that helps. We're going to work with first responders to help them have the support that they need in minutes a day. And the things that are coming from this are massive. My son-in-law to be is a first responder, and he was on site when this happened to my daughter. And literally last night, he's only a few months in, and he ended up delivering a preemie baby, 30 weeks old. And because he was there and because he was learning as he was going, like literally saved this little baby's life. And so he said, I needed to watch 3 episodes of The Office just to get myself it's like we don't realize. I don't think there's a person that's not touched by what first responders do. So to be able to do something to support them is so massive.
It really is. And to anybody watching who's a first responder, we thank you, because we honor you, because you do not get paid what you're worth, and you guys, literally save our lives. So, but you should keep that in mind. And thank you, Michelle, and for doing that and bringing the awareness for this. It's so, so crucial.
So good. And Michelle's speaking at my event in January. That's going to be, and Christina, you're going to be there. It's going to be there. So fun. So, okay, Emily. So Emily is fun because she was like the second challenge that we ran, and then the auction was kind of based from her challenge. But yeah, Emily, I'd love to have you share about what it was like for you when you were pitching your offer, selling your offer. It's funny, we say pitching your offer, but it really is selling your offer right in front of an audience.
Yeah, I think it's exciting for me in several ways. One of them being that I get to share what I do, right? And I've been in scenarios where I think at the first auction I sold at, which was for the first responders, I got to do 2 things. One thing being where I pitched a VIP day with me, and people actually gifted that to people, to their clients or to there's somebody on their sales team, right? So that was a really cool experience, because I didn't even think about people buying it for somebody else. And then at that same auction, I was hosting the Selling with Heart Challenge, which is my custom challenge through Do the Thing, which I loved, and it was amazing. And we got to share that opportunity as well at the auction, and then donate. Anybody who jumped in, we got to donate to the nonprofit, which is amazing. So I think that's really exciting. But since what I do is help people sell and get comfortable selling and sharing their offer, seeing the people that I've helped go up and share and be brave is my favorite part about it. And I really got to experience, I held like a offer clarity party before last auction, and everybody, you think about like, what should I offer and how do I share it and what are the right words? And I'm all about just like sharing really what's in your heart and how you want to help people and why it's important to you and how it goes beyond to help that other person. And so when people really tap into that side and then they get brave and they share it, like that's my favorite part of these auctions, is seeing them come to life. And you're right, because Christina, I so related to when you were sharing the excitement of when, even if it's $100, even and to be able to support a charity while you're practicing that sales pitch or sharing why it's going to benefit somebody else. Just the excitement that they might be like feeling in their bodies or in their face, or hearing the way that people share differently what they do and how they help people, how they serve people. Yeah, that's what really sparks my interest. And then last week I had created a whole brand new offer, a way more like low ticket, and 6 people said yes. And I was like, oh, this is like amazing, right? So it's just really, it's fun, it's inspiring, it feels good, it pushes you outside your comfort zone. And then just to have a space where business owners, entrepreneurs are supporting each other while supporting a good cause is just so beautiful, Stacy.
And Emily, and I love that, because it's like a validation, right? Like, so somebody feeling, oh gosh, I don't sell enough, and then they get on there, wow, people really want what I have. Like, it could change your attitude and perspective, about your offers, and just give you that boost of confidence as well.
Yeah, and it's market research. So whether you sell a lot or a little, like, it's a learning experience for anybody who goes on to share their thing. And anytime you practice going outside your comfort zone and just sharing it to more and more people, talking about your offer, like, you're gaining skills, you're gaining confidence in what you do and how you share it and how people receive it, so you can change it and tweak it. So next time you can try it a little bit differently if it didn't go maybe the way you wanted it to. But what a great opportunity to actually get some feedback live time as well.
So good. Yeah, it's been amazing. And Lynn, are you able to? I see you're walking. I'm like, I almost want to. Lynn and I live in the same city. I'm like, I almost want to come say hi, because I know you're by the beach right now.
Yes, you know it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for having me. This is such an honor. And one of the things that makes it so amazing is that, like, Stacy has given us this level playing field to get to be in rooms with leaders like you, Christina, and so many other leaders that are just iconic. And we never get to have that chance, especially if some of us are first starting to put our offers out there. And it's an honor for me that Wendy is in the room, because I made her an offer because she had so much greatness inside of her. And I knew that if I make her this offer, it's going to come out. And so we helped her create a high ticket offer and ran her master class. I got to co-host it, and then she sold her first offer. And then now she's getting to work with Kristen because she wanted to write a book. And I know she's always wanted to write a book. And the reason why that's so special is because, like, all of us have all these offers that we need each other. It's just like what you stand for, Christina, with women helping women. So this is just such a special thing that just in this room, there's so many offers that are helping and serve one another. But on a whole new level, like, Stacy has the most amazing gift of bringing out greatness in everyone and doing it fast. So us doing these offers with her is like, wow, thank you so much for helping us get out of our own way. Thank you for showing us how to do it, do the thing, do it messy if necessary. Even just trying to figure out StreamYard coming on here, it's like, thank you so much for showing us that. Thank you so much. We never get to see that in so many different platforms. It's all perfect on the other side of the screen. And with these offers that we're getting to do, I mean, there's nowhere else that we could come on with you most amazing people that we are amazing, but still it's starting to show. So it's just starting to come out. And this last one was really fun. The first one, I sold a couple of offers so that it was to help create high ticket offers and also co-host their masterclass. And then I also offered that one this last time. But what was fun is I said, hey, why don't you guys choose whether we do that or a challenge, be a challenge co-host for your community. And it was like anonymous or unanimous that that they wanted the challenge co-host for the community. And it just really shows you, your offer can depend on where you're at, and it's okay. And I got so much validation for both on different days. But it was fun. It was like, yeah, market validation for sure. They're like, yeah, we want the community one. And I sold a few of those offers, and it's all because of Stacy giving us this opportunity. And lastly, we had to be a part of this. Oh, did you say something? Sorry. Oh, we get to be a part of something so amazing. Like, I've always wanted to help nonprofit on a big scale. And this $1 billion auction is helping us do both. Helping ourselves, helping our business sisters, helping our families and our legacy, and then also helping those who are giving their whole life to help others. So thank you for this. I'm so grateful.
Yay. So good. And Wendy, would you like to share?
Yes, I think it was a recent gallery where what rolled off my tongue was the win-win-win. And I think that's what I love so much about it, is it's layered up for us to grow at the pace right where we are. So I specialize in storytelling, and my zone of genius is storytelling. And because of that, I've learned I'm a filmmaker. I was a casting assistant, and I was a casting assistant for extras. And I have other, claims to fame, but the reason that relates to my coaching and the discovery for myself of what I do is because I'm realizing that I bring people up from the background in their own experience and help them to be the main stage character. I think a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we jump straight to the message, but we need to spend time with attentiveness for ourselves. So I'm here to find the light in entrepreneurs and help them to have that attentiveness for themselves. And what I love about this is that's what this is doing for me, is because I love the comfort circle that Stacy uses. I love that we have the dares that lead up to the auctions. And I just can't get over how layered this is with genius, because I think by anyone participating, they're going to level up. It just gives us an opportunity to iterate. And I'll have, I think it was the second auction where I got my second coaching client from that. And that just gives you opportunity to practice what you do and discover more who you are. So thank you so much.
So good. So good. Okay, perfectly queued up for Kristen. So this is funny because Kristen has been buying a lot of offers, and she's also been selling a lot of offers. And so what's so funny, and so Kristen, I want you to specifically speak about right now, we'll speak about the selling of the offers and like how cool that's been. And actually what has been what inspired us to put like a bonus, and we'll talk about what's going to happen on Friday. Well, let's tell you what we're going to do first. And then we'll have Kristen share about her thing, because I think it's all tied together. So Christina, do you want to what was so cool about this is, so Christina, because of who she is, she's helping me see this on a whole nother level, right? When she's like, what I've been doing with these auctions is it's been a spinning wheel. And so everybody at the auction doesn't know if their offer is going to get pitched. And so there's all these people that are waiting anxiously for their offer to get picked, because they all want their offer to get picked. But Christina's like, no, let's have it where we can guarantee them a spot to pitch their offer so that they know they're going to do it. And it's not like a question of it. And I love that because now it's like everyone is going to do it. There's no doubt. Right. And so Christina, do you want to talk about kind of like Friday and what we're thinking about that?
So, yeah, so we're going to go live on Friday. We're going to be streaming in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group, on the page, my profile, just really everywhere. YouTube, I'm sort of losing my voice, but we're going to be streaming everywhere, and we're going to bring the women who sign up to pitch their offers, and we're going to run the auction, and you're going to be a guaranteed spot on Stacy's really cool wheel. And I love how we all go spin that wheel. That's the fun part. Lands on the name, right? So that's going to be super exciting. That's how you get your spot. And then you'll be able to pitch it. And again, half will go to the nonprofit, and you will get the other half. So there is a small fee to guarantee your spot. It's $297 to get onto the wheel, but you will be able to pitch that day. And it's going to be amazing. We already have women signing up. So these spots are going to go. We're just announcing it, even just through word of mouth. We started getting people signing up. So these are going to go super, super fast. And once they're gone, because we only have a certain amount of time to do a certain amount of people, right? And if you can't make it in person and you really want to do it, you can send in, I said, a 90-second pitch. We can really keep it to that. This would give you enough time to say your pitch. You send us the video, and then we will still run that auction on your behalf. So, and I'll put the link here if you guys want to sign up. If you're watching, I'm going to drop the link again here, but we're going to have so much fun. And I'm thinking, Stacy, too, maybe we'll like do some prize giveaways, and we're going to make it really, really fun time for everybody, and lots of excitement to see like how these, when you're just watching even other auctions, it's like, oh my gosh, like that's, how many people are raising their hand, and it's super exciting.
Yeah. It's so exciting. And I'm so glad that you really were like, I want to guarantee their spot, in the auction. And I love that, because that's been the part that has been like, oh, like all these people watching me as I'm spinning the wheel because they all want to turn. And so I'm just really excited to know, so people will know that if they're, if they sign up, they're going to for sure get to pitch their offer. But also imagine Black Friday, the world is shopping for stuff, right?
Yes.
And we are going to have a space, an auction that you're going to be featured at if you choose to either, come if you want to participate, you're not ready to pitch your offer, come to this auction, because you're going to have an opportunity to buy some really incredible things, right? And invite your friends to it. And then if you also are someone that wants to pitch your offer, then definitely sign up for one of those spots, because those will go really fast. I just lately, pretty much every person I've asked has said yes so far. So it's like going to go like super fast. But what I wanted to say is, like, imagine like normal shopping. People are on Amazon, or they're going to the mall, or they're like trying to find things for even like friends, family, clients, employees, strategic partnerships. Can you imagine coming to an auction where like you could buy things that are like for either yourself to make your best year in 2026, whether it's visibility offer, whether it's a sales offer, whether it's an identity offer, like what Kristen has, whether it's a tell your story offer, whatever it is, right? Like you're going to be able to buy things for yourself to make your best year, but also, you could people can give things as gifts. So if you're a part of the pitching, it's basically, you're going to be part of something where everyone's going to want to be there, because this is the thing that people want right now. They want experiences. They want like professional transformation. They want leadership experience. They want those kinds of things. And being a part of that, whatever your offer is going to be a really powerful way to be able to get it out there. And so it's really powerful and perfect timing. I think Kristen is back. Hello, Kristen. So with that, so Kristen, basically tell them first about what it's been like for you to sell your offer. And then we'll kind of talk about the bonus that's going to be in this. That's really exciting.
Well, thank you again so much for having me on this platform. And Christina, good to see you. I can speak both from the lens of selling my offer, buying other people's offers, and receiving a gift from one of the offers. Because I think that's also like the main point here is show up in the room to watch this experience unfold. I did not plan to spend the amount of money I spent on Friday, but I first have to talk about the things I was fortunate enough to be able to buy, because I've bought Emily's offer. So like literally Emily right here, and I am a 20-year sales veteran, right? So it's like, but because I have so much sales experience, I know that we have to continuously hone and refine our craft. And I went through Emily's Selling with Heart challenge, and she made this incredible offer. And now we get to workshop, like she said, with like 6 to 10 other people this week when she implements what she sold at the auction on Friday. Because money loves speed. And how cool is that, that we're implementing 5 days later the entirety of what we purchased. In June, I will get to be on the New York Times Square billboard, like the billboard. I am blown away at that, because 2 years now into being my own entrepreneur, I've given myself permission to go all in. So now I've gone all in on myself and what I sell, and I've packaged it all in a program called Identity. It's because I believe, with my background as an entrepreneur and being broke as a joke, ready to choke, and all of the, personal crises we live through, right, as adults, but then also with my corporate background, my business acumen, that it really is the sum of all parts. And I was teaching people how to stack their offers, like high ticket offers. And I was teaching selling one-to-many, selling in the DMs without being salesy or sleazy. I was teaching everybody, the entrepreneurs, everything I had taken with me from corporate, all of my experience. Then I started saying, oh yeah, I'm a best-selling author. Don't you want to be a best-selling author? Here's the toolkit. Here's the strategy. Here's the framework to become a first or next time best-selling author. And that's when I had the epiphany, literally like 6 weeks ago, that it isn't one offer here, one offer here. It's the sum of all parts. And so now I have this identity offer that I call behind the scenes my forever offer, which is a 12-month mentorship with a whole bunch of fun, awesome things in it to help people make more money. So I've sold that now, I want to say like 5 times in this auction, because I've sold an offer every time at the auction. Last time 1 person bought, the time before that, like 3 people bought, because the coolest thing happens when Stacy finally like averages out on a price, people are like, well, hold on, can I get into that too? And it's just it's so meaningful, and it's so to be both on the recipient end of it. Like, oh, I'm checking out once again. I'm checking out once again. I'm checking out once again. I'm giving all this money to charity, and also I'm giving this money to the entrepreneur. You're on a high for like hours, if not like a sleepover after participating in this auction, because of all of the dopamine and the connection that you feel, and just like everything that's happening. And then Stacy gifted something to me as well, which I just thought was incredible. And it opened up my eyes, like, also in the idea of Black Friday here, right? Like, how do we take money that we were allocating for gifts and buy really awesome, meaningful things for other people in an environment like, Christina, that you're creating for us? So that's a little bit of my experience, both like, yeah, all of it.
And yeah, because these are great gifts, especially if you have people, the friends, family members, they want to be entrepreneurs. There's so many great things, right? And I love, Kristen, how you said that you bought Emily's offer, even though you were a seasoned, sales pro, right? But I love that, because there's always so much to learn. I do the same thing. Like, I'll see something, I'll buy it all the time, because you never at the level, you always can improve, no matter what level you're at, and it's always new things. So it's great to keep that open mind, right? And say, okay, that might be in my niche, I already know it, but what else could I learn from that? Because this is the place at these auctions to get like the best deals. So like things you want to learn in your business, in personal development. I mean, we had in Hollywood, Stacy, we had some really interesting offers. We even had a designer. I bought that. She's going to design a dress. Like, she's a real fashion designer. Like, just amazingly creative, interesting types of offers, right? So that's what makes it too.
Well, and it's so cool because with her offer, people didn't really understand it. And so it went, because it was different, right? It was so different from like anyone else's. But what was funny was I bought her offer too. And it was for like a lower price than I actually thought like it should have been. And I actually was like, well, I gave her access to my program because I'm like, I felt like this would be, I felt like, you know, and so it's like that, right? Like we're getting to, and that happened actually for Melanie Warner. That same thing happened where someone bought one of her offers and they like were like, oh, I got your offer at a discount. And then she then referred 3 of her friends to join the offer at regular price. And so it was like, it's almost like that happens too. And that actually kind of leads into the bonus that's included in the 297, which is the challenge that Kristen co-created, which is get your offer into momentum. And that's going to be following the auction. And so what happens is when you sell the offer, now what happens, right? Now we have to get the offer into momentum because now you're going to get social proof. Now people are excited about it. Kind of like Emily, she sold her offer at the auction. And then I think more people joined after potentially, right? Maybe even at a higher price. I'm not sure. But the whole idea is that's what gets the offer into momentum is like you sell, like you can just be thinking about something. So if you're watching and you were like, I don't even know what they're talking about offers. I don't have one. I don't know one. Just whatever idea you have in your head, you could literally sell it in the auction and just call it a pilot group. You have to deliver it, obviously, but say it's new and it's a pilot group and you're going to figure it out with them. It becomes this really fun time that you get to have with people to like figure out what you're doing as you're getting paid, you know, even if it's a lower amount, just to kind of get your offer out. Unless you're experienced, you know, again, it could go at a higher level. You could be making, who knows, you know, like we can't guarantee obviously, but you could be making a lot that day if multiple people buy it and you're able to explain it. So yeah, it's really exciting. And then Christina, I love what you say too, because I think a lot of people don't understand the power of being able to have an audience that you could tell your offer to, and then you can sell it. And now having a buyer's like client, like having a client now given to you from that, what does that do?
It's a buyer's lead. So even at a low ticket, you know, even if you have a low ticket funnel, if you, something you sell $7, right? Or that's still a buyer lead, which is much more valuable than a free lead opt-in. So it gives you this opportunity now to connect with these people who buy from you at the auction. If it's 100, 200, whatever it is, right? And now, you know, that's someone who's going to be much more qualified to go for the next step on whatever you offer for your high ticket. And you're going to have that personal connection and deliver something amazing to them. And like Stacy's saying, like they're going to be so grateful that they got it at such a great price that like they might recommend their friends. They're going to give you a great testimonial. A new relationship will be built, you know, a friendship, or, you know, they'll be just there for you because they're going to be like, wow, I am so grateful to have, you know, received this at such a great price. So there's a lot to be said in just giving and seeing how things can work out through building trust and relationships. And I think that's the most important thing, that especially nowadays, right? Because if we're just bombarded by ads and there's like, we're like in this trust recession, everybody is just, you know, we're so overwhelmed with everything that we see coming at us that I think we really want to go back to buying from real people again, right? Not just big corporations, you know, like it used to be. Like you'd have the little mom and pop shops, and now you see those going out. I mean, I live here in Scottsdale, and I'm next to the Scottsdale Quarter, which is an upscale shopping plaza, and all the mom and pops are gone. They rate double their rents, and it's all big chains now coming in, big fancy stores. And it's sad. You know, there was a restaurant that was there for 10 years and they literally doubled their rent and they had to leave. And that's what's happening all over the country. And so this gives us a chance. These type of things now is like, okay, we have our own little economy, right? We have women, you know, be able to, real people you can buy from, you know, and like, let's bring it back to that again, right? We could do it virtually. We don't have to have, you know, these stores, right? We have our stores right when we're talking online, and we can all share our talents and gifts with one another. So that's why I love this, Stacy, that you're able to bring that connection and bring this win-win model to everyone.
So good. Thank you so much. Thanks for your trust. It's so fun because Christina is really good about like new things. And so when we went to Hollywood, we ended up having people fill out these like credit card forms, and it was a lot of work on the back end. And then we ended up, now we have this app that we're going to get to use for the auction, but getting to see it evolve real time. There's not a lot of people that will like trust you to like kind of like do it new and messy. And Christina, I thank you for that. And now we keep up leveling, right, each time. And I think every time I get to work with you, I feel like I'm learning just like so much, and I'm just really grateful for that opportunity.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to you. And I love that, like, and that's a great lesson too. If you're watching this, just in general, so many of you out there, if you're watching this, you put the brakes on, you want everything to be perfect. You're afraid to put it out there, right? I mean, if you're watching, I know you're out there and you got to get it out there. Stacy's a perfect example. Messy, just do it. Just do it. That's her, do the thing. And don't worry, just get it out there. And I think this really gives you that opportunity to just, not have to worry and like think it has to be perfect, because it doesn't. People sense whether something's genuine, and they'll know from your energy. And you don't need the perfect sales page and the perfect funnel and the perfect ads. You just have to show up as yourself.
Oh, and you know what I love? I was just thinking about this. So this is our first Black Friday $1 billion impact marketplace. Can you guys imagine, like, just from what's already happened so far in like the last month that we've been doing this? Next year at this time, there will be thousands of people like in the Zoom room, right? I know we're going to be streaming in the million group, but like it's like, so you will get to say that you were part of something like while it was still being like formed, right? And so it's that, even that alone, I feel like is worth you pitching your offer at the first official Black Friday $1 billion impact marketplace auction. Like that alone is worth its weight in gold.
Stacey, I see you next year, like the big virtual stage with 10,000 people, right? Like we'll get one of those. That's how big it's going to be.
We're going to do that. We're marking it now. I see it. I totally see it. And then imagine we get to use your charity again. And like, did you guys hear what happened? We're in Hollywood raising money for the Women Helping Women charity. And then literally the next day, Christina hears someone in need, and she has the money that was just raised in the auction to give the person. That is the power of what we're doing, right? Like that's amazing.
Can I double tap?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I want to double tap on the whole get your offer into momentum bonus that we're giving, because I think it's so important for people to actually hear that the auction is such a great opportunity, whether you're participating, and I highly recommend snagging one of those 42 spots left, or watching. I highly recommend one or the other or both, because understanding that offers can get birthed live based on what you like seeing the gap is, or what you're seeing the type of people in the room, or bringing a new offer or even a seasoned offer in here and giving an incredible offer. Like it sounds like you did, Christina, for your membership. This is exactly how Say Yes and Figure It Out got created, which is I lost my job on April 17th, 2023. And I didn't have a funnel. I didn't have a website. I didn't have an offer. I simply LinkedIn launched my new business. I didn't say, oh, they fired me, woe is me. I just took action. And by 2 p.m. that same day, I won my first sales consulting client simply by getting on the phone and asking so many people what did they need or what did they want, and then give them what they need. And that then created this special offer system that we are teaching in the 5-day Get Your Offer into Momentum challenge. Because wherever you are, have a well-formed program like Christina, you're stepping into your forever offer like I am, or you're still iterating your way through, right? Or you're a first-time entrepreneur, like you have an idea in your head, like Stacy said, using the special offer system, which the auction is like a byproduct of the special offer system, understanding that selling something for anything is worth more than selling nothing at all. And then detaching like anger or resentment from like, oh, I gave this thing away for like so cheap. Don't give away a year-long program. That would actually be really bad if you're brand new. We want you to give away a 1-day workshop like Emily did, like a 2-hour thing or a 2-hour VIP day, right? Or a one-time consultation. Like it doesn't have to be some big monumental offer. that's the whole fun about getting your offer into Momentum. And everybody who buys into the auction, it sounds like they're being gifted a free ticket into our 5-day challenge the week after. So thank you.
Yes. Huge bonuses, and that's a $30 if you just wanted to join. So when you part of the 297, you will get a coupon code to join that, and that's going to help you tremendously. We also have 2 more bonuses. We have the holiday sales email templates and graphics. So these are pre-written holiday sales emails. You just modify them for yourself with graphics that you can all edit. It's a Canva template. And there's also the holiday New Year promotion schedule. It's a guide that you can plan and execute your holiday sales, along with the Get Your Offer into Momentum challenge. So that's 5 days, 1 dare. This is what Kristen's talking about. Your first or next yes awaits, and that's normally $30, but you're getting the coupon code to get it for free. So all of this comes with the ticket when you get it for $297. Now we have a question here. Karina says, is there a template of how to best create the offer? Example, regular investment is $1,500 for Black Friday. It's $795. And then Karina says, who might be available for feedback on my offer when I create it? Karina says she's in. Yay. But Stacey, do we have anything we can give? Like, anybody need any help ahead of time? Anything? We got a couple of days, but
actually, Kristen, do you want to do a party for anyone that jumps in? Only the people that jump in. You could do help them create their offer for the thing. Is that good? Yeah. Okay. And Kristen, just so you know, she actually, one of our mentors, Eileen Wilder, she's worked in her group. Yeah. Like her $25,000 mastermind and her $100,000 mastermind. Kristen's really good at assisting and serving and all of that stuff. So yeah, why don't we add to anyone that signs up, we'll do I'm offering it for you, but I know you're so good at these. I'm like, help people with their offers for the auction. Is that good? Yeah.
That's like the perfect thing, Kristen. Thank you so much. So Karina, yes, get your ticket because now you're going to get that help. Sheila signed up. The link is to submit my offer is not working. Okay. That's the link to the app. So for, maybe, is it still under construction? Maybe you're tinkering with it today.
Yeah. Anyone that signs up, we will make sure to follow up with you to make sure.
Okay. Yeah. Well, don't worry. We will follow up because that's it. Yeah. We're getting the app perfected. So it might have went down for a little bit, but don't worry.
So
amazing. And Karina are in. Okay. So now that leaves us with 40 if nobody else, if I don't know who else has bought, but from what I know. So excellent. And they want Kristen. When will the party be? Now it's Monday and we got Friday. So do we want to send everybody a time? She wants to put it in her schedule because she's got a busy week because we got Thursday's Thanksgiving. So let us know what works for you so we can let everybody know. Pressure.
Yeah, no, I was wondering the same thing. So either Wednesday, maybe afternoon or morning. Wednesday morning.
And you're in what time zone are you in, Kristen?
I'm PST.
Okay, so what time would work for you in the morning? So I can just put this.
Yeah, let's say 8:30 Pacific. We're doing the thing right now. This is so Stacey. I love this. Like, no pressure. We're gonna do 8:30. Are you able to get me like the name so I can email them a form? I've done this before, so
perfect. I will get as a register. I think if I can zap it into a Google Sheet or something. This way you can goes to you. I'll add you to that. So this way you'll have them in real time. Perfect.
Okay.
Sheila says,
so fun.
am I available to invite people that are not familiar or have been here yet? Do you want to invite people to watch? Of course. Yes, definitely, Sheila. Yeah, anybody's welcome to watch on Friday. If they want to also pitch, they can just go to the website. But yeah, that'd be awesome. The more the merrier, because this is going to be a party and fun.
Well, basically, think about it. We're going to be supporting the Women Helping Women Foundation, which helps women in need, right? And so 50% of the money is going to go to you if you're pitching your offer or selling your offer in the auction. And then the other 50% goes to this nonprofit, which is amazing. And so the more people in the room, we would love your help with inviting people that want to basically like either shop for Black Friday and they want special things. Like the reason why I got Kristen a gift from the auction was because we were just collaborating on this challenge, the one that we're telling you. And I was like, oh, she needs Mare, who's a dream lifter. And I know Mare sold her offer at the auction. And I'm like, okay, Kristen needs this. We're about to collaborate on something. And so that's an idea of like what we're doing, right? Is we're like able to buy things for people that we're working with, buy things for friends, for family, and for ourselves to make 2026 the best year yet. And yeah, so feel free to also let people know while the spots are open. You know, I think there's 40 left. So if you think there's someone that you know that might want to pitch their offer, feel free to invite them as well.
Great. So,
And can I just hop in real quick? Because it's like you have no idea the magical things and the offers that are coming. Like you'll be mind blown because you're like, how is that even a possible? Start the car, get it now, like things that you're going that you might not even think of. Because really, if you're listening right now, like, I don't really know what this looks like. Honestly, get your girls, come and play. It's like the best party you could be going to, going, I would have never thought of that. And oh my God, could you imagine? And it really helps people. Like that's what I found. Think bigger than you ever imagined of what you could actually do when you start hearing these things. Oh, I never thought of that. And then the trickle and ripple effect. So it's like honestly going to be the best party you're ever going to go to on Black Friday of like, when you know the lineups are going around the door and people are trying to get into whatever Nordstrom's, trumped by a landslide because Nordstrom's, you're going to wear that thing for a day. This is going to start a ripple effect. And you're helping women in need at the same time too. Like it's like shopping on steroids of so much fun. So like, yeah, be ready because there's nothing like this. And it's surprise basket. So you're going to get every spin of the wheel. So very cool.
So much fun. Sheila says, excellent. So Fran had asked what's the anticipated attendance? So we're going to be streaming live to well over 1 million women. So how many are actually going to be there? We don't, we can't say how many are actually going to be participating or there, but it's a large amount of people that are going to be, registering and made aware of it. And then also just from the streaming, because we're also going to have people register as well, too. I know, Stacy, we have it on our Eventbrite. We're going to be having more emails go out to a sign up page as well. So there's going to be, it's going to be so much fun and lots of people will be watching.
So good. Oh, and Jamie has a great question. She just said, if my preferred offer includes a product that would need to be purchased by me, is it possible to have a minimum bid just to cover the cost? Yes. You'll just tell me when you both when you put the offer in, once we get that working, and then also when you're up on the stage, on the virtual stage, you'll just tell me there's a minimum bid, and I'll make sure we go over it.
Yeah, like if anybody has a hard cost thing, keep that in mind as well too. If whatever you're auctioning has some, a hard thing that you need to cover, make sure to tell you that this way that goes from there.
Yeah, and I'll also tell you, like Christina and I talked about this too. It's like, imagine like just getting, and we talked about this with the buyer lead, but like people spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars sometimes per buyer's lead on Facebook. Or Eventbrite or whatever, and marketing and all that stuff. So sometimes it actually is better to take a loss on something. Also, not saying that you're doing that, but like also think about that from that perspective too. It's like, just remember like the value that you're getting by us bringing the buyers to you.
Oh, that's such a great point, because I'm not, I don't do a lot of Facebook ads. I'll do some retargeting stuff, but I have friends like, in the inner circle and stuff too, they are big into ads, and like they throw around numbers like, $300 per registration lead for the 3-day event. I'm like, $300 for one person? What for the lead? What? And that's normal. That's normal talk, Stacy knows Russell Brunson, his goal was, and I think he met it now, to spend $1 million a month on ads. Yeah, $1 million a month, right? So to them, the ads, to me, I'm like, okay, that's a lot, So leads in our industry of women entrepreneurs are very expensive. You on the low end, you can maybe, if you did lead forms or something like that, you might get like $5, $10, but it can go for actual like attendee or a buyer type of lead can go way up to, $250, $300 per lead, which is crazy.
Oh, and I'll just add this. This is fine, right, Christina? Because I didn't actually think about this. The only people we're are pitching are women, because it's women helping women entrepreneurs. But like anyone can come to the auction to bid, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
anybody. I may have some of my friends in my other mastermind maybe donating that will pitch for them some stuff that they'll just donate to, and so yeah, so maybe some AI stuff too, which would be really, really cool, right? And people can do that too. If like they just want to donate something, you know, we can do that as well. Okay, see, Emily has a question.
Well, I just wanted to share, like, for anybody watching, just what an amazing, beautiful opportunity these ladies are providing. Whether you are somebody who's coming to the auction, you can be listening, right? If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, you could be listening to the offers that are being shared and what's going well, right? Like, what could you then put into your offer? And like, for me, everything's a learning experience. Or imagine now being somebody who pays and gets in to be one of the guaranteed 50 women who is going to share their offer, and then what that could do from like a visibility standpoint for you, the practice for you, and then to be kicking off the holiday season instead of being like a consumer, right? Like, you're actually sharing and like starting at the starting line, getting out there into the holiday season. So it's going to be such a great way to create momentum, and then also be a part of the Get Your Offer into Momentum Challenge with Kristen. So you'll just be moving and grooving by that time already. So it's easy opportunity from all angles. Share it with people who you think could benefit as well, because just the whole experience all around will be amazing.
So good.
That's amazing. I see Jamie is asked, do we need to have our Stripe account and landing page set up, or are they buying through an auction link? They're going to buy through the auction link. So Stacy, with the auction, you don't need a Stripe account to pay or do you?
Yeah, so this is a great question, Jamie. If we end up using the app, because that's new, then what happens is the money goes to the app, and then there'll be something that says, okay, now submit. So you won't need it the same day is the answer. And then the same thing, if the app doesn't work, then the money will go straight to Christina's charity, and then we'll then have you get invoiced for the amount. So you'll need some way to get paid, whether it's PayPal or Zelle. I think Zelle is your preferred way, but yeah, you won't need it at the time of the auction. Yeah.
You don't need any landing page or your merge. If you don't have anything set up, it's just how you were going to get paid.
Yeah.
So,
the money goes to you. That's what's so great. It's like we're freeing everyone from like all this stuff, right? So we're literally taking the money for you, and then you'll tell us how you want to get paid, essentially. So yay. Okay. Well, we officially launched this secret Black Friday day auction, guaranteed spot on the wheel, and we are pitching and selling our offers on Black Friday.
And just think, I mean, just the bonus alone that Kristen is giving, not only is she giving the 5-day challenge, she's also including now this offer to help perfect your offer before Black Friday, which is so amazing. So just that alone, I mean, this is like such a no-brainer. You guys got to jump in, grab those spots, because I know they're going fast. So you don't want to miss out on this. It's going to be so much fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Christina, for giving us the platform for this. We appreciate it. You're helping us reach this $1 billion even faster now because of us partnering together. So I just really appreciate you and everything that you do and are and embody in the world. So yeah, thank you. And thank you guys for coming.
Thank you all. You're all amazing women.
Yay. Oh, Karen. Yay, Karen.
Hey. All right. So exciting. Okay, so this is amazing. We're going to see everybody on Friday. Make sure you spread the word. We're going to go shopping. So much fun. It's a favorite thing to do.
And for those of you that are in, we'll say that we were in the first Black Friday auction pitching our offer. All right, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.